American pitch pattern. Jump up in pitch on the important word and step down on the words following. Jump up
Jump
and
up
step
and
down
step
and
down
drop at
and
the end of the
drop at
sentence.
the end of the
Now,
sentence.
it's the same
No, it's
pattern,
the same
basically,
pattern basically
over
over and
and
over
over
that
that
Americans
Americans
use
use
in
it.
hearing.
So when you speak
So
it,
when we
you
speak
become
it,
more
it became more
understandable,
understandable, more
more
expressive,
interesting,
more
and
interesting, and of
more
course,
American sound.
American sound.
You're doing very well. You've got a good ear, a good sense of it. Yeah.
Uh,
And it really does make everything you're saying so much easier to understand.
hmm.
Pitch pattern that exists within the sentence. I ride a bicycle for exercise. Exists within the phrase. I ride a bicycle for exercise. And even within the word. Bicycle.
That same kind of step down method, jump up, step down method, even within words. And of course, that's another thing that will make you more understandable. When you've got that very distinct jump up, step down, with it, right, even in the words, not just phrases.
Even the words. Okay.
Yeah.
Bicycle exercise.
There are always exceptions, of
Bicycles
course, but this is the most
exercise.
common pattern.
Notice how I'm making a definite step up in pitch and then two definite step downs in pitch. And it's all pitch. Volume has nothing to do with it. The volume stays the same. Yesterday it was very rainy and windy. Now I did it very deliberately. A jump up on rainy and then two steps down after that.
Yes,
Rainy and windy.
yesterday was a very rainy and windy. Yesterday it was a very rainy and windy.
You're sort of doing it, but you see, you're not making the steps down as much as you should. And I'll tell you something, as a teacher, you should know this. This is a problem a lot of people have on the step down. It takes a little while to get used to it. And you don't realize that you're not doing it as much as you should. It was very rainy and windy. Just listen to the pitch. Rainy and windy. Rainy and windy. The definite step down. Definite step down in pitch.
Yesterday it was very rainy and windy. Right?
That's much better. See, that's closer to it. Yeah. And windy. But I can make it even more deliberately a down pitch. And that's what I want you to try and do. Make it more deliberately down pitched. Listen to it again. Very rainy and windy. Now I'm really exaggerating it, right? Really taking it low pitch. Very rainy and windy.
Yesterday was a very rainy and windy. Rainy and windy.
Yeah, you're not making the steps really big though.
Yesterday was very rainy and windy.
This is more like just like a musical thing, right? It's just like playing a musical instrument kind of thing. Having a sense of going up in pitch and going down. Going up and going down.
Going down.
Rainy and windy.
Rainy and windy. Rainy and windy. Yesterday it was a very rainy and windy.
That's a little better. That's a little better. See, now you're really going more deliberately for really low pitches. Just keep working toward that. Like I say, you have to be very deliberate about it because it's not easy for people to get used to.
Right.
Now, this is a case where the last word in the sentence, which normally, because it's the end of the sentence, would be going down. In this case, the last word in the sentence, shorts, is an important word. It's an important word, so you can't go down on it. You have to make it an operative word. So in this case, you go up on the beginning of that word and still make a step down at the end, because otherwise it sounds like a question. it could be snowing outside, and people in LA would still be wearing shorts.
It could be snowing outside, and the people in LA would be still wearing shorts.
That's good. That's good. Do it again.
It could be snowing outside, and the people in LA would be still wearing shorts.
Yeah, you're making more definite steps now. See, now that I called your attention to it, you're making those downward steps clearer.
I understand.
It could be snowing outside, and people.
It could be snowing outside, and people.
People in
And
LA.
people in LA would still be. People in LA would still be wearing shorts. Be wearing shorts. It could be snowing outside, and the people in LA would still be wearing shorts. Wearing
Very good.
shorts.
You've got the idea now of how to make those steps.
I understand. Wearing shorts.
Jean has 9 pairs of. Jean has 9.
Jean has 9 pairs of
sunglasses.
Pairs of sunglasses. One for each. One for each. For each day of the week. For each day of the week. Day of the week. And Saturday. Day of the week and Saturday. And Sunday night. And Sunday nights. Jean has 9 pairs of. Jean has 9 pairs of sunglasses. One for each. Pairs of sunglasses, one for each day of the week.
Yeah, but let's make this a little more interesting.
Jean has 9 pairs of.
And just try using the consonants to make the pitch. Use the consonants instead of the vowels, and find out how much more musical you can make these pitches by playing the consonants. Jean has 9.
Jean has 9 pairs of. Jean has 9 pairs of. 9 pairs of. Jean has 9 pairs of sunglasses, one for each.
But no, again, try playing the N again. Pairs of sunglasses.
Pairs of sunglasses. Pairs of sunglasses.
9 pairs of sunglasses, one for each.
Pairs of sunglasses. Pairs of sunglasses, one for each. One for each. For each day of the week. For each day of the week. Day of the week. And Saturday. Day of the week and Saturday. And Sunday nights. And Sunday nights. Jean has 9 pairs of sunglasses, one for each days of the week and Saturday and Sunday nights.
This is from a speech Secretary of State John Kerry made recently. So let me read. Let me read the whole paragraph. I think we can tackle the whole paragraph, and then you read it right after me, and not necessarily copy what I'm doing, right? Just find your own interpretation. But
Okay.
it would really exaggerate the jump up, step down technique.
Okay.
So you have to kind of find. It's a well-written speech, so it's not hard to find what's important.
Okay.
I know that some of you, and many across the country, wish that globalization would just go away. Or you wistfully remember easier times. But my friends, no politician, no matter how powerful, can put this genie back in the bottle. Today, those of you, notice how long I can pause. Yep, because I'm starting a new idea, and in a way, I'm using that to get the audience's attention. Today, those of you, I can take as long as I want, as long as I go up in pitch like that. That means they're waiting for me to say the next word. They're waiting. Today, those of you who study here and who teach here, there's contrast emphasis, study and teach, along with the taxpayers, contributors, and parents who believe in your potential, you are all investing in Mr. Jefferson's visions. Now think for a moment about what that means. This is a place where I want to really change the pace, because that's the kind of a sentence you can throw away, right? That's just kind of, now think for a moment about what that means. Now think for a moment about what that means. Now think for a moment about what that means. That's just one interpretation, You might go the whole opposite way and make it very ponderous. Now think for a moment about what that means. It could be either way, but I'm using it as an opportunity. My choice is to make it fast, because I like to find something that, when you make it fast, it makes the other things around it stand out more, right?
Okay.
And I think a good speaker always should throw things away. You should always throw, they call it throwing it away, like that. Not make everything too important. Otherwise, it all sounds the same.
Okay.
And your audience likes to hear a variety in the tempo and the speed. They like to hear that. That keeps them attentive. You're all investing in Mr. Jefferson's vision. Now think for a moment about what that means. Why do you spend the many days and the borrowed dollars it takes to earn an education here or anywhere? Now, you're getting a degree and a job.
A degree and a job.
You see, if you spoke English with the same kind of intonation you just did there, if you spoke English just like normally, but with that much intonation, I could understand everything. It makes such a big difference. It really does, because it shows me where the important words are, where the important ideas are.
Okay.